It's been a while. I don't know why I felt the need for it to be this shot, but I did. I know why. I wanted to show off this little reading lamp, which I installed myself. It's pretty cute. I keep my current read on my shelf right here, and I have my little coaster for my coffee so I can sip. Gulp. So, I'm in my Christmas jams, I'm in my reading seat. I got my tree lit up. I'm not sure if you can see it. It's kind of pathetically lit up, and I think the batteries are dying. Kiki's playing with a little piece of paper on the floor, just hunting it around, so that's the scrabbly noise. Yeah, anyway, I thought I would use the next 2 weeks because Christmas and New Year's fall on a Wednesday this year, which means we get 2 full weeks off of school. As you may or may not know, I'm a full-time art teacher at a middle school. Hi. This is my second year, and I wanted to use my break just like a teeny bit productively. As usual, I've already scheduled and planned like way too many things. I know I won't actually be able to accomplish all the things, but I have some plans going forward in my classroom that I'm really excited to try out. I really hope that it works out. I think it's going to be a really interesting learning experience for my students and myself. And I think there's an opportunity to grow there for both of us. Anyway, I also wanted to work on a painting. Well, you're tired of hearing me talk into a mic. Bless you. The poor kitty was sneezing. Anyway, let's just start painting, and you may or may not hear from me more, depending on the ruckus next door. Alright, so I kind of have to get back into like how I film and how I blah blah blah. Right, like that, like I don't need to say that. Alright, so this is the study that I did a little while ago. Don't love like the skin tones here and the skin tones here, but I do like the skin tones here, and I like the colors on the clothing and the hair, and I like some of what's happening in the sunflowers, and then I think I want to add a little bit of like something in the foreground because I like a little bit of foreground. I think it helps carry a painting just a little bit farther. This is the canvas that I'll be working on today, and I feel like I might regret not doing another study to warm up because I haven't painted in months, but I haven't painted in months, so I just kind of want to jump in. You tell me if this is foreshadowing or not. This is the main reference image that I'm working from. This is my friend and my cousin, her husband. This was supposed to be a gift 2 years ago. That didn't happen. Let's get into it. Not sure if you'll be able to hear me from way down here. I'm always afraid to start a portrait. Like, I really... Where'd my brush go? I just really tend to procrastinate on, like, mixing the skin tones and, like, putting some marks down. And, yeah, I don't know. Like, right now I'm just, like, looking at the skin tones and, like, oh, man. I just want them to be right. You know, because, like, they're people I know. And that's one of the pressures of doing, like, this isn't a commission. They didn't ask me to do this. I just thought it would be, like, a pretty painting. Yeah, but anyway, that's the problem with any kind of painting you do of a person that you know, for them, or for someone they know, because they're gonna know if it's weird looking, or you'll know if it's weird looking. This cat. Oh, you are trouble. You are trouble. That'll be fine. Like, the only way to get skin tones right is to just, like, keep mixing and keep painting until you find the right color. So you can't get it right until you start, and that's just life. Uh-oh, where did I put my lid? There it is. I think it's gonna look a bit different in the daylight, so honestly I think I'm gonna wrap things up for tonight and then continue tomorrow, because I'm a little worried things are gonna change lighting wise. Yeah, so I'll see you in the morning. I would like to interrupt this video with an exciting announcement. I am looking into, I have looked into a printing source. It's called InPrint, and I ordered myself a print just to test out the quality, and I really like it. I've been thinking about selling prints, and a friend of mine over the summer asked if I was selling anything, because she would like to maybe purchase something, and I was like, you know, I am not. But now I am, because of Miranda, shout out. So how do I do this one-handed with the dumb microphone? So I don't have a lot of prints available on my store yet, because I just wanted to see kind of how it works out, but I ordered this one because I had sold the original at my BFA show, and I didn't realize it, but my dad really liked this painting and he seemed kind of disappointed, so I thought this would be a good, like, fun little gift for Christmas for him. And I also ordered a sticker because I wanted to see, like, the quality of those. I'm very interested in selling stickers. Currently, Imprint only offers 4x4 stickers, so I ordered my square. It's just a color chart, a watercolor chart that I made, and I just thought it would be like a cute little thing for like a water bottle or a laptop or something. It is a pretty substantially sized sticker though, and they only offer the one size, so up to you if you want one of these stickers. I'm still gonna look into like maybe another print on demand sticker shop. I don't have, like, as a full-time teacher, I do not have the time to be like ordering in bulk and making shipments myself. So that's why I chose Imprint, because it seemed like it had really good quality prints and they ship directly to your customer. And they are, I'm not sponsored or anything, but they're a website made and curated by other artists. So to sell something, you have to submit a little portfolio of your work and apply, and they kind of weed out any AI, which I really appreciate. So there are no AI quote unquote artists on the Imprint site. So you're only supporting like traditional and digital artists, which I think is really cool. So yeah, definitely check it out if you're interested in purchasing any of my artworks, or if you just want to find a place where you can purchase unique art prints and support other artists. Good morning, welcome to 2025. It is New Year's. Well, it is New Year's Eve for me, but for you, it is probably well into 2025, because I don't believe I will be done editing this video for many moons. Anywho, I just had a lovely conversation with my mentor from church. She visited me in my apartment and we had some really good conversation, and just like talked about the Bible and our walks with God, and just life and all that. So that was nice. And then when she gave me these really beautiful pieces of art, they're like antique watercolor ink drawings, and I just thought that was really thoughtful and special. They're really old. They have these stories written on the back, and I just love that whoever wrote those out, and now I have them, and I just love an antique with a story. I am also going to be visiting the art store today because I need some more gesso, and a friend and I were going to go on in a couple of days, but I was like, you know what, I could use some more paints. So I'm just going to take a picture of the paints that I'm running low on, and just take a picture of it so that I can keep my eye out, especially in the little clearance bin at the art store, because sometimes they have some really good deals, especially in oil paints. Like, that's how I get some of my really big tubes, like the Naples orange and this really nice, like, soft earth tone green. What is it called? It's called Terra Verte. It's earth green by Van Gogh himself. So yeah, I like to check the clearance paints and brushes and see what other goodies the art store has to offer. So depending on the lighting, if I have some light still, then I might do some painting. If not, I might just focus on lesson planning tonight and focus more on painting tomorrow and the next day, because those days I have fewer obligations going on. So let's go. You guys, I thought this was gonna be like $100 purchase because the amount of paint that I got, and you saw they were $10 a piece for these paints. So, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 7 big tubes of paint at 10 bucks a pop. 7 times 10 is 70. And then I got a little container of gesso for another $23, okay? Somehow, when I checked out, that receipt was 50 something. Where's the receipt? I have the real receipt. Kiki's excited. $57.41. Not sure how mathematically that worked, but I'm excited it did. Let's look at the paint that I got. I got some good old gesso, some ivory black. It's water mixable. This one is regular. Ooh. I love a good earth green. Very nice. I got this one because I've been thinking about getting a warm white, because when I'm mixing tints, I don't always necessarily want to use like a white, so a lot of times I use like the Naples orange. But that one's a little more peach, so I got this buff titanium, which is just kind of like a sandy beige color. I'm thinking about using it as a warm white. It might be a little too beige to use as white, but I'm not sure. It could be a good option just for lightening up colors instead of just using straight up titanium white. This one is cadmium red. This is a great color for livening up skin tones, in my opinion. I like to use cadmium red for skin tones, just for brightening them up, because a lot of times they can start to look a little too gray brown, because skin is kind of translucent, so any, blood flowing in your veins, it's gonna show up. This one is a nice olive green. I really like that. Olive green is like one of my favorite colors to paint with. I know it seems a little excessive to buy 2 different warm greens, but it's my favorite color and I use it a lot, so I can do what I want. This is just cadmium yellow. Those light colors kind of go fast. Yellow is always a good color to be mixing. I try, with the way that I was taught in college was to mix a color first and then add white. So I try not to use white a lot, just because once you do start to add white, it desaturates the color and it's like not the true color. I don't know if that's like correct, but that's kind of what I was taught, and that's kind of how I paint now. So you can use white if you want, it's just not how I paint anymore. And then this one is a burnt umber, which is good because my burnt umber is almost gone and I use it a lot. So those are my paints. They're really big tubes and they were dirt cheap, so hopefully they work well. I'm not, maybe this is bad, but like I'm not super picky as far as like the quality of paints goes. Maybe I'm just used to like just using whatever I could before I could afford better stuff. But I just think that like, yes, the nicer stuff is nicer and it's really fun to use. Obviously, it's fun to use the really nice, good, buttery paints. But these paints, I haven't tried them yet, but cheaper paints do work, and in this nice big quantity, I can use these for like larger amounts or mixing colors, and then I can use like the higher quality smaller bottles for like smaller details or more important pieces, or pieces that I plan to sell, that sort of thing. So I can kind of like prioritize the use of my colors by buying like big bottles of cheap stuff. And I feel like, you know, it depends on how you use something. Let's talk about that more later.
Little when the sun goes down, we could walk this autumn town, find a place to be alone, look into your eyes, feeling butterflies. We could dance under the stars, fall into each other's arms. Nowhere else we need to be, just you and me. We can't lose this love, so hold on to what we know we have. Hold on to moments that we've shared. Hold on if all we have is just each other, everything will be fine. Just hold on.
All right, it's a new year. Good job. You made it. One more year. And I'm not being, I don't know, I'm saying it silly, but you should be proud of yourself. Ugh. People say that. Ugh. Forget I said that. It's so cheesy, but it's important. You made it. You're here. And I appreciate that you're here to come and make some art with me. Or just enjoy the arts. Enjoying art is a really unique part of being human. And I'm thankful for it, and I'm thankful that you get to do it too. Let me use my muscles to open this. One sec. So I'd like to just get right into it. I'm gonna add my new buff titanium, very strong, and I'm gonna try it out. I'll just pop that over here. Nice sandy beige color that I'm hoping will act as a nice warm white. So today I want to get working on Jeff here. I wasn't sure if I was going to say his name or be like the male figure, but it's just Jeff. So yeah, so now I need to work on a totally different set of skin tones here. He's much more, well, he's paler and he's more like pink toned. She has more like olivey, warm tan. So yeah, so I'm going to work on his first layer here. So unfortunately, I made some kind of mistake with my microphone for the rest of this video, so please just enjoy watching me paint and listening to some cute songs I found on Uppbeat.
We'll carry till we're gray and old, so hold on to what we know we have. Hold on to moments that we've shared. Hold on if all we have is just each other. Everything will be fine. Just hold on. Just hold on. I'll be here, singing in the meadow of my youthful years, taking all the love, now I know no fear, 'cause where I found my home is here with you. Take me home, back to fields of barley where I once belonged. I remember days when we were all so young, waiting for the sun to rise on us. Come a little bit closer, I gotta have you next to me. Got a little bit older, but I never felt so free. Got me thinking about time, it ain't got no hold on me. I wanna see your sunset eyes, wanna feel your young heartbeat. Darling, don't you know my voice? I've been calling, singing melodies, and I've been lost in dreams of being home again with you. So tell me where you wanna go, 'cause you belong with me. We could climb the clouds or we could sail the sea. We won't know if we don't ever try. Come a little bit closer, I gotta have you next to me. I got a little bit older, but I never felt.
If you sat here and watched this whole video, thank you so much. And I just want to remind you that you did a great job getting all the way to this year. I hope you make lots of art. I hope you enjoyed this video and that it added just a little bit of positivity to your day. Please don't forget to dislike this video, leave a rude comment, and make sure that YouTube didn't accidentally subscribe you to this channel, because that would be embarrassing. I hope that you find beauty in this world and that you stop doom scrolling and do something creative that makes you happy. Bye-bye.
So free, got me thinking about time. It ain't got no hold on me. I wanna see your sunset eyes. I wanna feel your young heartbeat.